Hello everyone. Merry Christmas if you observe that holiday. I want to talk about Christmas trees. So this in the automotive parlance is a Christmas tree. You might be able to see why it's called that. It kind of resembles a Christmas tree. These are, non-traditional fasteners that have been used probably now for going on maybe 40 years. I'm just guessing. They're used because they're much faster and cheaper than traditional fasteners like a, screw and a nut. They have all kinds. This is my junk bin of fasteners. There's some that look a little more Christmas tree type. We got some that don't really even look like a Christmas tree. Long ones. This one's used in a wiring harness to attach the wiring harness to a hole in the frame or the body. This one's used in a door panel, and it's got an integral rubber, and this stops it from rattling. It cushions any rattling that might be present in, if this wasn't tight. Rattling, incidentally, is called NVH, or noise, vibration, and harshness, which is the term used in the automotive industry to describe anything really unwanted that's kind of objectionable. Let's see what else we got here. These are neat. These are sometimes called push rivets. They're not necessarily Christmas trees, but they go into a hole, typically to hold a trim panel on, and then you just simply press this, and when you do, this pin comes out and pushes all these four fingers out wider. Let's see if I can demonstrate that. Now here's a little bit bigger one to be easier to see. So this is just something you're trying to join. Do it from this side. And get it in. Yep. And push it. So now that's really well joined. And the cool thing is these are reusable just like normal fasteners, and they're pretty quick. There's a little, see that little indentation? You just take a tool, this is an automotive trim tool, and lift up the little rivet there, and then it releases and comes out. So you can reuse these a number of times, whereas these Christmas trees, once they go in, they're really hard to get out. Let me see if I can demonstrate that. So here's a little bit smaller one, and when I shove it in the hole, the ramps allow it to easily go in, but when I try to pull it out, now those things kind of dig in, and generally getting it out causes some damage to the Christmas tree. Like here's a better example on that wiring harness one. It's just really chewed up from pulling it out. So these don't reuse very well, plus they're really annoying to get out. So the push rivets are a little bit more modern take. And sometimes they use two-part, like this is used in the Model S door panel. They push this in the hole, and it's got these two little fingers that pop out and hold it in. And then on the door panel, this slot, it's plastic, it slots into something like that hold it, and then you just line the door panel up and press it in. And, depending on, this can accommodate some thickness differences, so that's the first notch, but you can keep pressing it and it goes in further. And these will also reuse too. When you get a trim tool in like this, you can, well, I can't quite do it, but you get the idea. If that's in a door, you can usually pop it out to release the panel. Let's see. Here's another one that might be used in a door panel. It's a one piece, but it has the NVH ring, a little rubber ring in there to make this, because this is nylon and pretty hard plastic, so it's apt to vibrate or rub against something, make noise. Let's see. Here's another kind with a push pin in it. Kind of the same thing. You push this in, and then these two little fingers spread out, holding it into the whatever you're putting it into. Tesla uses these all over the car. Same kind of push rivet. Pops out. Really, really ingenious. Just two pieces of plastic with some really careful molding, and you've got a really nice fastener. See if I can find any more. Yeah, and this isn't unique to Tesla. You'll find these things on Hondas, Toyotas, GM, Ford, every make is using these. In addition, this one's broken off of a panel. You'll find this on plastic trim panels. And this is just a molded little boss that comes out of, normally sitting on the panel. See if I can show you a clip here. And this pops into a plastic or metal kind of oval cutout. And these spring clips pop in and then hold this in really well with no vibration. This is spring steel, so it's keeping constant pressure on everything and preventing, NVH rattling and vibration. Yeah, here's what one of the clips kind of looks like before it's put in. Let's see, anything else of note in here? Incidentally, you don't have to hoard these things for years like me from working on cars. You can go on Amazon or your other favorite store and buy an assortment. They're pretty cheap. I'll provide a link up here and in the video description. But yeah, this shows you many different types that are in this kit, and they're not quite as good a quality as the OEM ones, but they do work, and this is pretty cheap. So everyone should have a set of these in your garage if you work on cars. Also provide a link to trim tools, which are really handy for dealing with these things. Not only will they release the push rivets, but they'll get under a Christmas tree and pop it out because it's got this nice fulcrum. Got some super-sized ones. And these, are considered one use because they do get gunked up. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, some more of the deeper ones that would be used to hold like bumper covers and fender liners on. Guess that's about it. Just wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and talk about Christmas trees. These are some of the little things that are present in all automobiles now, and they really make the assembly line worker's job quick and easy. They can literally just slam these things in. They don't have to get tools because they're toolless assembly. And then servicing's pretty easy. And some of these, like the metal clips that I showed earlier, when you go to remove those, you have to pull quite hard. And if someone's witnessing you working on their car and you're ripping dash panels off, it comes off with a big pop. It doesn't break anything, but it sure seems like it is. So there's a little bit of a learning curve, learning how to disassemble those things without, you either not applying enough force and thinking it won't come off, or, applying too much force in the wrong way and breaking it. Anyway, that's all I have for everyone. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if I don't talk to you before then. Take care.